Jackson Heights was allowing for the E train.
700 Echo Jackson Heights has a copy. Push for 63rd. Your next callback's 36th Street.
That's a copy.
This is 718 Nancy, ready to go out of Mars.
18 Nancy out of Astoria, Ditmars has a copy. Your next callback's Broadway.
Copy Broadway.
Fox calling back at Forest Hills.
07 Fox Forest Hills has a copy. Your next callback's Jackson Heights.
Stop. Fox falling back at Queensbridge.
1 Fox, 21st Street, Queensbridge has a copy. Push for Broadway. Your next, switch over to Manhattan for instructions. Thank you. See you again in Brooklyn.
Thank you. Have a good one.
This is the 18 Nancy at Broadway.
18 Nancy Broadway at the copy. Your next callback's 39th Avenue.
516 Whiskey, Ditmars Bay Parkway, calling back at Queensboro Plaza.
16 Whiskey, Queensboro has a copy. Switch over to Manhattan for instructions. Thank you. See you again in Brooklyn.
That's a copy.
back at 74 Bravo.
707 Fox Jackson Heights, that is a copy. Your next callback will be bypassing 36 and hold it there.
Positive.
Oh my god, I want to buy him in the McDonald's meal. But it's 7 o'clock and he has some shot. Starting with buy a car and like half a door.
700 Echo. 700 Echo, that's a strike. Proceed to 36, max speed 15.
Oh, that's a copy.
Listening 18 Nancy at 39th Avenue.
18 Nancy 39th Avenue, that is a copy. May proceed to your next stop, Queensboro Plaza.
Copy.
724 Nancy, are you ready to depart Astoria de Mars? Nancy, that is a copy. Your next callback is Broadway. 725 Mary, if you've not yet already depart the layup, you can. Let me know when you have doors open at Forest Hills.
Listening 18 Nancy at Queensboro.
18 Nancy Queensboro, that's a copy. Switch over Manhattan. Further instructions. Thank you. See you again in Brooklyn.
Copy. 18 Nancy at Queensboro.
Lex 59th.
All Fox going back at 577 down.
57th, you got it on the express the express next callback, Times Square 47.
I'm square.
Whiskey, you got it on the 57th at 7.
That's a copy.
707, calling back at 26.
21st left 60 there.
Seven 16 whiskey, Denmark Bay Parkway, call back at 57 Street, 2nd Avenue.
Give me a call back at Times Square 47.
That's a copy.
This is the 18 Nancy at Lexington 59.
Lex 59th, 57th, and 7th.
Copy.
All Fox calling back at Times Square.
Who's calling at Times Square?
01 Fox.
All Fox copy, 14th Union.
14th Union.
Whiskey at 14th Street, Union Square.
10 Whiskey, give me a call back Canal Upper Level.
Copy.
Calling back at Lexington 63rd.
63rd punch for the Quincy, give me a call back at 57th and 7th.
Copy.
Put all the only issue that's small, that's all.
21st Street Queens Ridge, copy that, give me a call back at Lex 63rd.
Whiskey, Denmark Bay Parkway, calling back at Times Square 42nd.
Times Square 47 copy, give me a call back at 14th Union.
I got it.
Nancy at 57th Street.
1857th, I copy, give me a call back at Times Square 42nd.
calling back at 14th Street Union Square.
14th Union, copy. Give me a call back at Canal Street.
Canal Street.
Use the 1907, calling back at 57th Midtown.
57th Midtown, I copy. Give me a call back at Times Square.
Stop Times Square.
Seven ten whiskey at Canal Street, upper level.
Canal upper level, copy. City Hall.
Copy.
This is the 18 Nancy at 57 at Times Square.
Copy that. Punch for the Express, 34th Harold. Next callback.
Copy 34.
Seven ten whiskey at City Hall.
City Hall, Rector Street.
Copy.
Let's just Church Street.
Black 62, 57, so.
7.
Use the 1907, calling back at Times Square.
Times Square, you're holding.
Problem.
716 Whiskey, Mars Bay Parkway, calling back at 14th Street Union.
Canal upper level.
As a copy.
This is the 18 Nancy at 34th Street.
34th, continuing along the Express. Give me a call back at 14.
Copy 14.
RCC, this is the 728 Whiskey, call it at Queensboro Plaza.
You're holding.
Could you repeat that, please?
You're holding.
Copy.
The train at 42nd, you can proceed to 34th with caution.
015 is calling back at Canal Street.
Canal Street, contact Brooklyn frequency for more info. Have a good one.
Brooklyn.
What's 59th, 57th, Hashwood, hold. Okay, yeah, 57th to 7th.
Let's go 7 back at 34th Times Square.
34th, you're gonna be holding.
Copy.
710 Whiskey at Rector Street.
One at a time, please.
Three 57 at 7th.
57th and 7th, and on the 42nd.
No copy.
18 Nancy at Union Square.
18 at Union Square Canal.
Copy, Canal.
710 Whiskey at Rector Street.
Rector Whitehall.
Copy.
Train holding at 34th, you can head to 14. Train at Queensboro, you can head down to Lex 50.
10-4.
$716 Whiskey, Devon's Bay Broadway, calling back at Canal Street upper level.
Now upper level Portland.
How's it got?
710 Whiskey at Whitehall.
Train at Whitehall, copy. Head to Brooklyn frequency for more info, adios.
Copy.
As you know, 7 going back at 14 with Union Square.
07 at 4.
Going back at Queensboro.
Train at 14, you're gonna be holding.
Lewis.
What do you want?
I'm at Queensboro.
Cool, you're holding. Oh, I hold there's a train in front of you.
I was good for the second street.
Transfer 42nd for the Echo, copy 34th.
34th, copy.
This is the 18 Nancy at Canal Street.
Head to Brooklyn, adios.
Copy. 18 Nancy
Copy.
at Canal.
18 Nancy Canal Street, that is a copy. Your next callback is decal interlocking.
Okay, interlocking.
$737 Mary, Woodhaven Boulevard.
7 Mary Woodhaven, that's a copy. Your next callback is Jackson Heights.
Copy for Jackson Heights.
Fox is calling back at the call Interlocking.
01 Fox is the Interlocking, that is a copy. Your next callback's DeKalb Avenue.
Decall.
6 Nancy at 39th Avenue, doors open.
36 Nancy, 39th Avenue, that is a copy. Your next callback's Queensboro Plaza.
Queensboro Plaza, thank you.
Whiskey at J Street Metro Tech.
10 Whiskey J Street Metro Tech, that is the copy. Your next callback's your next stop, DeKalb Avenue.
Copy.
716 Whiskey, Dilmar's Bay Parkway, callback at Whitehall.
Whiskey Whitehall is a copy. Your next callback's J Street Metro Tech.
As a copy.
O1 Fox calling back at Decall.
01 Fox, DeKalb Avenue, that is a copy. Push 4 Brighton, your next callback's Prospect Park.
Prospect Park, O1 Fox.
731 Mary, Norton. Mary at Northern Boulevard.
Northern Boulevard for the 731, that is a copy. Next callback's 36.
Copy.
$710 Whiskey at DeKalb Avenue.
10 Whiskey DeKalb, that is a copy. Push for 4th Avenue. Your next callback is 9th Street.
Copy.
736 Nancy at Queensboro Plaza, doors open.
Queensboro Plaza for the 736 Nancy has a copy. Switch over to Manhattan Tower for further instructions. Thank you. I'll see you again in Brooklyn.
Thank you. 707 call back at Canal Low Level.
7 Fox Canal lower level as a copy. Your next callback is DeKalb Interlocking. 707 is DeKalb Interlocking. I don't know if you heard.
Yeah, copy. I don't think you're
This is the 18 Nancy approaching.
18 Nancy for the home ball. That is a cop. Your next callback's Atlantic Barclays.
Copy for Atlantic.
$737 Mary is at Jackson Heights, Roosevelt Avenue.
Jackson Heights for 37 Mary. That is a copy. Your next callback is Steinway.
Copy for Stein.
$716 Whiskey, Dilmar's Bay Parkway, callback at J Street Metro Tech.
Whiskey J Street Metro Tech. That is a copy. Your next callback's Atlantic Barclays.
As a cop.
731 Mary, 36th Street.
Mary, 36th Street, that is a copy. I'm gonna hold you there for about a minute because there's a train in front of you that's holding at Queens Plaza.
Copy.
1907, calling back at decal Interlocking.
07 Fox, decal Interlocking, that is a copy. Your next call back is decal Avenue.
Copy.
716 Whiskey, Ditmars, Big Parkway.
Alright, connection established between the 18 Nancy and the 16 Whiskey. The 18 Nancy may proceed. Your next callback is 36th Street. The 16 Whiskey, your next callback is 9th Street.
Copy.
That's a copy.
Seven 31 Mary, am I still holding?
31 Mary may proceed. Your next callback is Queens Plaza.
Copy.
Whiskey, proceed with talking for now after Union, because the 10 Whiskey gets called back at 9. Call? 24 Nancy Canal, that is a copy. Your next call back to decal Interlocking.
Well, Fox, calling back at Prospect Park.
On Fox Prospect Park, that is a copy. Push for Brighton Express. Your next callback is Church Avenue.
Church Ave. 1907 Fox, calling back at decal, 100 for Brighton.
Fox decal, that is a copy. Your next callback is Prospect Park.
Prospect Park.
I'm 31 Mary, Queens Plaza.
Plaza for the 731 Mary as copies with Jordan Hantow for instruction. Thank you. We'll see you again in Brooklyn. Oh, you're not Whitehall. Oh, have a safe trip.
Yeah, alright, good night.
I think you'll see him again.
.37 Mary, Steinway Street.
Alright, Steinway for 37 as a copy sheet to 36. .37 is a sheet to 36 if you didn't hear me.
716 Whiskey, Ditmars, Big Parkway, come back at 4,000 Street.
Whiskey hold there because I haven't heard from the 10 Whiskey yet.
Nice copy.
Wait, was my callback 9th Avenue or 9th Street? I heard 9th Avenue.
It was 9th Street.
Oh, my fault.
Is Troy talking? I can't hear him.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. I'm about to approach 36th Street.
Okay, because on my screen he's not talking.
Hold on. 37 Mary. Proceed to 36. You hear me?
Can you join?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a simple word.
Oh, Fox. Oh, Fox calling back at your chat.
Okay, Owen Fox Church, your next callback's Newkirk Plaza.
Newkirk Plaza.
710 Whiskey arriving into 36th Street.
16 Whiskey at 9th Street, your next callback is 36.
How's it going?
Okay,
10 Whiskey at 36, push for West End, your next callback's your next stop, 9th Avenue.
37 Mary Steinway.
37 Mary Steinway, your next callback is 36.
Stop.
Nancy has a copy. Your callback still decom interlocking.
This is the 18 Nancy at 36th Street.
18.
Fox calling back at Newkirk Plaza.
Owen Fox and Newkirk, that is a copy. Your next callback's Kings Highway.
Kings Highway.
37 Mary, 36th Street.
7 Mary 36 has a copy. We proceed to your next stop, Queens Plaza.
Copy for Queens Plaza.
Another Echo Whitehall, that is a copy. Your next callback's J Street Metro Center.
Whiskey at 9th Avenue.
9th Avenue for the 710 Whiskey, that is a copy. Your next callback is 62nd Street.
Copy for 62nd.
This is the 18 Nancy at 59th Street. 4th Ave.
18 Nancy 59th, that is a copy. Push for Sea Beach. Your next callback is New Utrecht.
Copy.
716 Whiskey, Bitmars Bay Parkway, callback at 36 Sunset Park, punching for West End local.
16 Whiskey, that is a copy. Your next callback to your next stop, 9th Avenue.
That's a copy.
737 Mary, Queens Plaza.
7 Mary Queens Plaza, that is a copy. Switch over to half hour for further instructions. Thank you. Have a safe rest of your trip.
again, Troy. 730 Canal Street.
Here, Nancy Cannell, that is a copy. Your next callback is decal interlocking.
Copy to decal interlocking.
Fox will call back at Prospect Park.
The park for the 07 Fox has a copy for Brighton Express. Your next callback is Newkirk Bonnet.
Copy, Newkirk Bonnet.
Fox going back at Kings Highway.
Sorry for the 01 Fox has a copy. Your next callback, Brighton Beach.
Brighton Beach.
728 Whiskey calling at Whitehall Street, South Ferry.
Whitehall for the 28 Whiskey has a copy. Your next callback is Court.
10-4.
Avenue for the 716 Whiskey, that is a copy. Your next callback is 50th.
That's a copy.
J Street for the Echo.
Your Echo J Street Metro Tech, that is a copy. Your next callback is Atlantic Barclays.
I think that's the call.
Nancy Atlantic Barclays, that is a copy. You have full line of 259th Street, 4th Avenue, call back there.
This is the
60 seconds.
18 Nancy at New Utrecht Avenue.
10 Whiskey 62nd, your next callback's your last stop, Bay Parkway. 18 Nancy, New Utrecht, your next callback's Kings Highway.
Copy, Kings Highway.
728 Whiskey at Court.
For the 28 Whiskey, that's a copy. Your next callback to DePaul Avenue.
10-4.
Whiskey Denmark Bay Parkway, calling back at 50th Street.
50th for the 716 Whiskey, that is a copy. Your next callback is 79th Street.
That's a copy.
707 Fox, call back at Newkirk Plaza. 707 at Newkirk.
7 Newkirk, your next callback is Kings Highway.
7:30, calling back at the junction. Decal junction.
As a copy, your next callback is Atlantic Barclays.
Copy for Atlantic Avenue.
Fox calling at Brighton Beach.
Owen Fox, Brighton Beach, that is a copy. Your next callback to your last stop, Coney Island, Stillwell.
Coney.
I call back.
728 Whiskey and Decal.
Was that 100 Echo?
That's it. Did I call back out? I forgot.
Oh, you didn't.
Oh, I did? Oh, shit.
Where you at right now? Alright, 100 Echo, that's a strike. Proceed on your next callback is 36. The 728 Whiskey at DeKalb Avenue, your next callback is 9th Street, 4th Avenue local.
And 4, close it down.
Nancy at Canal Street holding. Doors open.
36 Nancy Canal, you may proceed. Your next callback is DeKalb Interlocking.
Calvin Interlocking, 10-4.
.24 Nancy, your next callback is 59.
Nancy, going back at Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center.
Atlantic Barclays for the 30 Nancy has a copy. Next callback is 36.
Copy for 36th Street.
Oh, 7, I should go back at Kings Highway.
7 Fox Kings Highway, that is a copy push for Brighton Express. Your next callback is Brighton Beach.
Copy, Brighton Beach.
This is the 18 Nancy at Kings Highway.
18 Nancy Kings Highway, that is a copy. Your next callback to your last stop, Coney Island, Stillwell.
Copy.
Whiskey 79th, that is a copy. Your next callback is 20th Avenue.
That's a copy.
710 Whiskey at Bay Parkway.
Whiskey Bay Parkway, that is a copy. You may discharge your passengers, terminate your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
Copy, thank you.
24 Nancy 59th, that is a copy. Push for receive your next callback to Utrecht Avenue.
Damn. 01 Fox, call back Coney. I thought I was going to be the first one out.
1 Fox, that's Stillwell, that is a copy. You may discharge your passengers, terminate your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
Good night.
Huh? Oh. Who terminated first? Oh. Yeah, you're right. I'm at 20th Avenue. I didn't expect that to be honest.
16 Whiskey, if you're at 20th, proceed to your next and last stop, Bay Parkway.
That's a cop. No, I'm getting here.
Street for the 728 Whiskey.
Hey, Whiskey, 4th Avenue, 9th Street. That is a copy. Your next callback's 36th Street.
36th Street, 9th Avenue for the 7:30. I mean, 4th Avenue. 4th Avenue. 36th Street, 4th Avenue.
36th Street for the 7:30 Nancy. Your next callback's 59th Street. 716 Whiskey, Bay Parkway. You may discharge your passengers. Terminate your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
That's a cop. I don't know. Is my loud? I think my loudness is a little. But it doesn't matter. Alright.
36th Street, Booker.
36th Street for the 700 Echo. That is a copy. Your next callback is 59th Street.
Other cops.
.736 Nancy approaching the decal interlocking.
36 Nancy at the Interlocking. That is a copy. Your next callback to Atlantic Barclays.
F4.
707 call back at Brighton Beach.
7 Fox, Brighton Beach. That is a copy. Your next callback to your last stop, Coney Island, Stillwell.
Copy.
This is the 18 Nancy at Stillwell.
18 Nancy, Coney Island, Stillwell. That is a copy. You may discharge your passengers. Terminate your train. Thanks for your service. Have a good night.